2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Return up near the 30-yard line, but that penalty marker could impact the spot. Let's get the call. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. They'll look to throw here on first down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass. And that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now a 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. It was 3rd and 3, and they picked up 6.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
This one complete to Bryant. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. It's the Titans out to the early lead. And we're back in Music City after this. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got it. It's a touchdown. There is a marker down, but it looked like the defense was offside.
Offside, defense. That penalty is declined.
Point after try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Titans offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Rodgers. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action now with Rodgers. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Rodgers on 1st down. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. 2nd down and 3.
At the 36-yard line.
Rodgers. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Rodgers. Got his man. That's Graham. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the Dolphins' 25-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here's 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They motion the slot man left.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. To throw is Rodgers. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Titans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You had all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Jones now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Titans are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
The Titans offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's Rodgers. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Rodgers now. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Rodgers going up top again. His throw left side is complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Which one of these two clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound? We'll find out in just a little bit. But first, time to look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints matching up against the San Francisco 49ers. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike
the
and
Lamar
Greg.
Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Walker brought in motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Thrown left side. The catch is made. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now give on the ground. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd down, 3 to go. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. down to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 5. First down, Miami.
They'll send him over to the left. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Titans offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Up the middle they go.
Ball carried by number 24. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Titans punting unit comes out to the field as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll motion the tight end right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Quick throw, taken in.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Rodgers here on second down. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And he's going to have a Titans first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. Play action now with Rodgers. They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Rodgers. To the right side here, pass is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Rodgers to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll stick with him again. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And 4th down's coming up.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Dolphins offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They motion a receiver right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read Balls accurate, balls on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. They'll look to throw yet again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. This drive will start on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Game, offense. Still 2nd down.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. The Titans sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Dolphins offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Back to the air one more time. Throwing right, it's taken in, and they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. It's time for the NFC Championship.
A date on Super Bowl Sunday awaits one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know, you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Catch is made down the right sideline. They strike for 23 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass taken in by Marshall. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They send a tight end in motion. Running left out of the 2nd down option. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The 50. The 30. He's at the 10. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have, but boy, can it set a tone early.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Back to the air following the pick 6. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And leading them out, one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. His first throw is an interception. And the 49ers have the football after the interception at the 29-yard line. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He's on the move. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They motion Marshall over left. 3rd and long for him here. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
In his 11th year, still knocking him through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Johnson with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. 2nd drive coming up for the Saints offense. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked off.
And kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. On the ground again with Johnson. And he's going to fight his way forward to the 23. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Forced. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, All I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He's got Smith. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Saints are going to have some work to do as they take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. The throw left side finds Johnson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's taken down at the 30. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Kid, it just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They're now set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Now an inside give to Johnson. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Saints now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints drive their lead to 11.
49ers 3.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers, with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. Slot man in motion right. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. This finds Smith. And they get to him and touch him down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. On now comes their punter. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The Saints back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the 34. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication. Everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. It is cut left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. No return on that punt. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
That's halftime. Only 2 quarters standing between one of these teams and the NFC spot in the Super Bowl. Now it's time we checked in around the league. Here's Jonathan Coachman with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Which one of these 2 clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound? We'll find out in just a little bit. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Tennessee Titans who are heading to the Super Bowl for just the 2nd time ever as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Hewitt.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Johnson now on the return. The New Orleans offense ready to get to work to begin this third quarter. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He finds Johnson. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They bring the tight end in motion. To throw here on first down. Caught by the open man. Down to the 10. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Sending a receiver left. Johnson. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. And fortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Trying to get it with the option here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got a man left. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now they send their back in motion right. 2nd and 3. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44. The rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I consider it such a privilege, Kate, to spend 2 years of my life backing up Peyton Manning and watching one of the best do it. Because when he got blitzed, he had answers. This quarterback and this offense, well, they did not.
Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Saints returning their offense and this running back to the field. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Gets this to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Got to stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still first down.
He'll throw it. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
And he's going to get him up to the midfield stripe with that run. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on third down. Here's Johnson again. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Saints are going to have a first down. From the gun, Johnson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to throw now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Johnson up the middle. And he's able to push this down to the 12. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Now the give to Johnson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Goal to go, it's a pass play. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's the Saints with the ball, trying to keep their postseason run going. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. A give. This is Johnson. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. It's a 70-yard pickup, but still a ways away for 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
This return starts at the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10. They're throwing it. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Desperation time here on 4th. Throw caught by his running back. And this one doesn't go far. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Saints come marching onto the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Now a carry by Johnson. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Connects with Johnson. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. Running back sent in motion. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And that hit stops him in his tracks. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. Now it's Johnson. He loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal. Well, he got his own miscue back, so no harm, no foul. But they are still not happy seeing him putting that football on the ground.
It's not like he just dropped it, though. Took a pretty nice hit to jar it free. But what do they teach you? When you got a nice game, what do you got to do?
Ball security, Brock, is job security.
Put that on a T-shirt.
Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Saints nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. They'll try Johnson again. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Rolling out to his... And they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 now. He stays, but there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force to throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Throw is caught by the back. And he's out of bounds. That is not going to be enough. He made a bid for it, but he was a couple yards short. That's a turnover. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The New Orleans offense set to go now. And this one just a formality till the clock runs out. Only 1 timeout remaining to stop it. The Saints in victory formation, content to just knee this out.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Call it about 7 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just 1 step and 1 trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Saints, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.